What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all already know what time it is. Once again, it's the only one, the real OG Hollywood, man. And I'm back at you with the Ferguson Chronicle, man. But before I do anything, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, and go to www.com OG Hollywood Speaks and get that Savage Drive gear, man. First and foremost, man, I want to let y'all know, man, I appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel. For those that have been staying down with the channel, man, as you can see, the channel is still growing regardless of whether I'm on here or whether I'm not, man. People recognize real, and real gonna recognize real, man. That's as simple as that, man. Uh, but I will say this, man. Today, man, the topic is I want to talk a little bit about BG, man. BG, right? We all know who BG is, right? And the reason why I'm talking about this, man, is because I heard a lot of people talking down on BG, right? Saying he looked suspect, saying he looked old, and all type of shit, man, right? Saying what people ain't did for him or what they gonna do for him or what they should do for him. Let me say this, man. Let me say this. Remember this, man. Anytime you commit a crime, man, you go to prison, don't nobody owe you shit, man. Nobody. Because whatever you did to get there, you done that. You took your own self out of society and you played your own self out of pocket, man. So don't nobody owe you shit. And for those that ain't never been to prison, lose that mentality, man. Lose it. Because like I said, anything you do in life to play yourself out of pocket, you done that. And don't nobody owe you shit, man. And I'm quite sure BG know that. Because any two ways about it, if he went down there and matured, he understand. It only takes one more time, man, to go to prison. You may not never see this side of the fence again, man. And that's facts, right? And I always tell people this, man, that uh, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but the person that you can't fool is yourself. And that's the hardest thing in life to do is keep it real with self, man. So uh, my advice to BG, man, keep it real with yourself. And don't fault nobody for your mistakes, man. Don't fault nobody for your mistakes, man. Yes, a lot of people you know that got money and that came into a lot of money since you've been gone, right? But them people don't owe you shit, man. They don't owe you shit. Nobody. None of those celebrities owe you nothing at all. And my best advice to anybody that's going through anything, man, take care of your own. You take care of the business and the business to take care of you. And if you had it once, you can get it again. That's if you gifted in that way. But don't ever get out of that bitch piggybacking on nobody else's sack, man. And don't get caught pocket watching on nobody else's money, man. That's as simple as I can put it, man. But like I say, man, uh, I just happen to be going through social media, man, and I see motherfuckers stepping on BG. And I ain't even no big BG fan. But I understand, man, that when a man go through trials and tribulations, man, and when he come back out, it's pressure. It's pressure. It's pressure to try to get reacclimated back into society without all that other shit, man. And sometimes people listen to the people that's around them, man. And I think that's what keep a motherfucker stagnated in his progress in life, man. And that's real. And BG did a lot of time. He did enough time to understand that, hey, I ain't gonna look the same when I get out. Things ain't gonna be the same, and people ain't gonna treat me the same. But you who you are, if you was ever that person. That status you had, that should have come back, man. And the real people that's for you, they'll make sure you get the blueprint, man. Now, I'm not saying they're going to give you a bunch of shit, but they will give you the blueprint in order to succeed out here, man. But don't ever think you're going to do the same thing and get a different result. And that's facts, man. Same thing you did to get there. If you do it again, your ass going back. Ain't no doubt about that. If you shot dope when you was out and you shoot dope again, the same shit that happened to you is gonna happen to you all over again, man. So you gotta find some type of substance to stand on, man, so you don't go backwards in this shit, man. Take a look around you. It's people that you know right now that's struggling and been struggling for a long motherfucking time. They're gonna continue to struggle. The reason why they're gonna continue to struggle due to the fact, man, because guess what? They ain't changed the circle, man. They ain't changed the circle. Some people want to be seen. And how do you be seen? You talk loud. But at the end of the day, you saying nothing. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that talk loud and saying nothing. And guess what's so cold about that? Inside, they already know. They ain't got shit, ain't never had shit, ain't gonna have shit. So you can play like you got money until it come time to spend the money. And it ain't no money there. It ain't no money there. And there's a whole lot of people in society like that, man. And like I tell people, man, I stayed gone for a long motherfucking time. But I knew one thing. When I came back, didn't nobody owe me shit. And they still don't owe me shit. So stay true to yourself, man. Be who you are. And the rest will fall in line, man. Quit looking for a scapegoat. Quit looking for this shit, the blame shit on other people, right? Whatever you do in life, man, if it's a mistake, own up to that shit, man. Hold yourself accountable for that shit and keep it pushing, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just on here making a video, man. So if the shoe fit, wear it, man. And if it's too big for you, get a motherfucker back. Get it back. And that's real. And that's just real as I can put it, man. But you know, anytime I show up, especially when I'm by myself, I'm in the day room by myself. But that's just how much confidence I got in me. I don't need no team of motherfuckers to do shit. Don't need nobody to vouch for me. And the reason why is that, because you didn't make me and you can't break me. And that's real, man. But it's one thing about the situation of anybody that went through some shit and is just still going through shit. The only person that's gonna bring you out of that is you. But you gotta keep it real with yourself before you try to keep it real with the inner circle. See, the inner circle gonna trick you all the time, especially when they feel like you got the juice. It's only good when you got the juice. But when the juice is gone, they gone. And that's and you, and ain't no way around that, man. Ain't no way around that. When you got the juice, everybody's around you. But when the juice is gone, they gone. You can't get away from that, man. You can't get away from that. And some say, well, you know what? I'm just a product of my environment. How long are you gonna use that motherfucking excuse? You're a product of your environment. That don't last long, man. It's millions of people in society, man. And if that was the case, prison would be full, man. Because people been a product of their environment ever since they was born, whether they was rich or whether they was broke. But some can't seem to make it when they fall out of contention. What I mean by falling out of contention, if you was the #1 draft choice and you got overlooked during the draft, most motherfuckers don't even want to play the game no more. They give up. Why? Because they thought they was bigger than the game. When they didn't know, guess what? You was playing on a level, but the other people was playing on this level. Which level you on? Do you feel like you're a #1 draft choice? Or are you just in the game to be playing the game? Simple as I can put it, man. Like I said, anytime I take the screen, man, you can love it or you can hate it, but you're going to respect it. And it ain't no forced respect. It just makes sense on what I'm saying. It makes sense. If you ain't never did shit with your life up until this point, it ain't too late. But you got to quit playing games with yourself. Quit playing games with yourself. I don't know, but you know your situation. Who are you when the lights go off? Who are you when the lights go off? Who are you when the lights go off? What category do you fit in? Are you still in the trenches, as they call it? The streets. That's what they call it now, the trenches. So I'm assuming that when they say, yeah, man, I'm out here in these trenches, that means they hustling. There's two things that come out of the trenches. There's dead is one, and staying broke is the other. Because in the trenches, it's like crab in the buckets. Crab in the buckets. Everybody trying to pull everybody down to get to the top when it ain't no motherfucking top. Not in the trenches. Not in the trenches. Because the streets is undefeated. Streets got the biggest belt of all. And I ain't tell you not to get out the streets. But what I am telling you, better have an exit plan when you get all the money. When you get all the money, or you gonna do just like the next person do, give it back. And what I mean by give it back, you're gonna either go to jail or get killed. Which one you gonna do? Which one you gonna do? You gonna go to jail or get killed? I'm talking about to them boys that's in the trenches that they proud to say, I'm in the trenches. I'm in these streets. Ask about me. I'm a street dude. You probably are. Or street dude. Or a trenches dude. Whatever you consider yourself are. I don't know. All I know is when you catch that chain bus, ain't nobody gonna be there for you. And if you was in the trenches then, you're gonna be in the trenches when you get off that bus. In other words, what I'm saying, if you was broke when you was out here, you're gonna be broke when you get in there. Because the shit don't change. It don't change. And I ain't trying to save nobody. I ain't trying to save nobody. I ain't trying to save nobody. But a life ass whooping is better than 4 years of college. That should teach you so much to when you come down, you'll think you've been on NASA. And your motherfucking nose will never stop bleeding. It'll never stop bleeding. Welcome to the day room, man. It's a one-on-one with me. Welcome to the motherfucking day room. Welcome to the day room, where the only voice you hear in this day room is mine. My platform, my channel, I control it. Roll the doors when I get ready. Why? Because I'm in control. And that's real. But I ain't got time to waste, man. I ain't got time to waste. So once again, man, shout out BG, man, for doing that time coming to the house and trying to fix what you fucked up. Trying to wrong your right, but not with nobody else. It's with yourself. Because all the mother boys that you knew before you went down there, remember, they don't owe you shit, man. Nobody owes nobody shit. If you are who you say you are, you'll get it again. And it's the same way with anybody else that's going through some shit. If you who are you say you are, it'll happen for you again. But Rome wasn't built overnight. Rome wasn't built overnight. And that's real. Can't give it to you no other way. I got to give it to you like this. And if you understand what I'm saying, you would know this shit makes sense, man. This shit really, really makes sense, man. But time running out. Time running out for a lot of y'all. Time running out for me. So don't feel like I'm just talking to you. I'm talking to whoever watched this motherfucking video. Time is running out. Whatever race you in is almost over. What place you in? You're in first place, second place, or last place? Second place is only a first place loser. That's in your mind. That's in your mind. Or you still playing Little League, where even when you lose, they give you one of them small ass trophies. A participation trophy. That's what I call it. So are you participating or are you in this shit for real? You better figure it out, man, because time running out. Time waits for nobody, man. And that's real. That's the most expensive pain in the world, is when you lose time. And I lost a bunch of motherfucking time. But I ain't the only one losing time right now. I'm around motherfuckers that's losing time every day. And that's one thing you can't get back. You can't get that shit back because it hit different. That time hit different. And that's real. Welcome to the one-on-one day room with me, where I challenge me. It's me versus me. It ain't me versus nobody else. I'm running the motherfucking race by myself. No slick words. No going back and forward. It's me versus me. And the day we talking about, nobody owes you shit. Put the work in. See the results. A little work, what you get back for a little work. You get a little reward. But for those that putting the real work in, keep grinding. Keep grinding. They don't see you, but you coming. Or like Prime say, we here. We here. And we ain't going nowhere. You might not see me all the time. I'm talking about me. You might not see me live all the time. But don't ever think I'm not working. Don't ever think I'm not working. And when I come back, it's going to be the same as if I never left. Because I know how to put the work in. And I understand we live in an opinionated world. People going to have opinions about everything you do, when you do it, and how you do it. But that shit don't matter. Call me what you want to. Just don't call me collect. Because I ain't answering no motherfucking phone. Because anybody that's surrounded by me, you know not to go to jail. Because at that point, guess what I become? As they all say, Wood won't even answer the phone. So at that time, I'm considered a hoe ass nigga. That's what I am. If anybody in my circle go to jail. Because when you know better, you do better. Don't skip the process, man. And the process ain't easy. It's tough out here. But don't get tired to nothing either. Especially some shit that don't belong to you. And don't get consumed by this make-believe shit, man. This shit is make-believe. It's only real as you make it. So while I'm making this, man, this is what I want y'all to get from this, man. This is really what I want y'all to get from this, man. Don't nobody owe you shit, man. Don't nobody owe you nothing in life. So don't worry about them clapping for you or crying for you. Because at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, where you at in the race? If you've been running the same race for 20 years and you ain't won the championship trophy yet, you racing the wrong race. You got to know when to get out the car. You got to know when to get out the car. You've been putting too much gas in the wrong car all this time. So you got to recognize that when shit for you or when it's not for you. And that's facts, man. So, like I said, I'm in the day room. I'm in the day room. Yep. But I'm the one rolling the doors, though. So until next time, man, remember, run your own race. Run it against yourself. Run your own race and run it against yourself. And see how far you get. But you got to have some shit to measure it up against. If you in the same place you were 10 years ago, you losing. You losing. And the chance of you winning that race is 0. And like I said, if you stop by and listen to this video and you in the same place you was 10 years ago, you losing. So they mean you in the wrong race, man. Salute.